And the lie detector says that was a mother. It's not about. Hey, what's up, my loungies? Y'all already know what we about to get into. We about to get into the tea when I tell you. All right, y'all. So we have Supa Peach versus Jada. We got some Blueface and Jaden, and a lot is gonna be said on this goddamn video. So please, if you're sensitive, please, Ramus, get up out of here because you're gonna get triggered if you are sensitive to people's opinions, okay? But let's get into Supa Peach.
Y'all know how like y'all be saying like some loyalty or whatever. But what about this, y'all? A bitch might not fuck my nigga or my baby daddy, but you putting your friends on my and my baby daddy. And then you get mad if I fuck baby daddy. But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, but y'all be like that's disloyal. But I feel like that's disloyal too, putting your friends on my nigga. But now you mad at your baby daddy?
Okay, so I understand what she's talking about. She's like, all right, so if we cool, and it's okay for you to bring your friends and put your friends on my man or my baby daddy or whatever, that still shows no loyalty. So what difference would it make if I smashed yours? You get what I'm saying? I understand what she's saying because clearly there's no loyalty anyways if you're moving like that. So it's fair game, right? Yeah, so I understand what Peach is talking about here.
Baby daddy?
Yo, they said what's my insight on the Jada and Ari situation. Y'all know my young, messy ass. They said what you would have said if you was Ari. If I was Ari, I would have said, yes, I'm fucking them. And what about it, bitch? What the fuck you gonna do? You weren't saying shit when you put dads on Javante when I was fucking them. You talking about hoe? Either get your lip back or shut the fuck up. And stop acting like I owe your ass some loyalty. It was a reality show, hoe. You know I never liked your ass. It was on set, hoe. Talking about some motherfucking play date. You know the cast said bring the kids for the viewers, hoe. Stop motherfucking playing with me no matter what the Tay did, bitch. You know we never liked each other, hoe. Stop playing with me, pussy ass hoe. That's what I would have said. My mama would have said that shit, hoe. And what about it? That's what I would have said. But I love Ari. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces and she's a Cancer, but even Jada, blood sister, said, like, I can relate to Ari more than you. And that speak volume, like, that ass, for real. Like, Jada, crybaby ass, like, it ain't even just her, it's a lot of crybaby ass hoes. Like, either, like, cause, like, honestly, what do you get out of, and play victim of that? What do you get out of, telling the world that Ari your baby daddy? What is that gonna do? You still the same person, the same way you was looked at, that's how you are. Everybody know Ari is a sweetheart, but if you push her, she gonna take it there. Ari really is still, like, so, like, what do you get out of that? Like, if I was Jada, like, you could tell, like, Jada's a boss girl, she pretty, but you could tell something is missing. Like, Ari be moving the girls, on God, like, moving the girls, like, moving them. Like, her confidence is on 10. Like, something is really missing from Jada. Like, baby must be her only nigga, and she must not be in her bag and get money how she say she is. Because why is she always attaching herself to her baby daddy?
Okay, so then Jada put out a DM between Supa Peach sending it to her, right? So the DM says, hey, just checking to see if y'all looking for brand ambassadors right now. I'd love to work with you if so. And y'all can clearly see that the message has not been accepted. And then she says, hee, right? Also, somebody says, sis, new lawsuit money for you. Go get your bag since little girl want to be funny. Last person that lied on me and said I had a disease, I didn't, lost her job, and had to pay. It's public records. Read the files. Let me call my lawyer. You will be dealt with. Ooh, child. Okay, so I understand where Jade is coming from. It's like, okay, you talking all this shit, but you were just in my DM trying to collaborate and shit like that, right? Get it, understood. It's because if you don't like somebody, if you don't feel somebody, why would you want to be around them for real? Why would you want to work with them? You get what I'm saying? So if you have a choice not to be around people you don't like, then don't do that. Now, if you're already working and end up, not liking somebody and y'all got to work together, that's a different story. But you're coming in to a situation of business knowing you don't like somebody and knowing you feel these type of ways, it makes no sense. So I get that. You get what I'm saying? But we're going to continue to listen to what Supa Peach had to say.
Daddy. Hey, say, I'm up behind chrisean. I had to get my iPhone 8. Because one thing about it, I'm like, soldier boy, been in the game so goddamn long. I pull receipts. Let me get my makeup done. You done f***ed up. This shit gonna be worse than Ari replying. I'm gonna make you cut your wrist on GD, ho. On my mama. Jada fucking Waiter. Who the fuck you feeling like, bitch? I just know you ain't fucking posting no DM like a fan of you like you trying to son a bitch. First off, bitch, I'm an artist with a motherfucking face card. If my PR team reach out to you, whoop de do. It's Atlanta. It's okay to network. That's how you network. You ain't the only fucking brand somebody reached out to, bitch. Man, y'all done let this influencer shit get to y'all motherfucking head. Y'all be forgetting it. But bitch, since you want to be a loose ass bitch, you want to post some receipts. I got receipts too. But since you want to post some shit, I got some for your ass. Hold the fuck up. This is Miss Trisha, your mama hoe. I know you ain't trying to bring no receipts when your mama asking, hey, can Supa Peach FaceTime my boys? Can she meet up with them? Can she follow them back? And her daughter, motherfucking Jada Waiter. You was a weird ass and put your family on. You just not putting your motherfucking family on. I'm gonna post the receipts on my Insta story.
So Supa Peach says, tee I'm the wrong young turned itch to ever play with. Follow my TikTok, cause I'm finna spill the tea. She better shut the F up. I know too much. Okay, so I meant to tell you the PR been tripping, saying that he didn't give us any permission to follow who we want. We can just do what we want. He claimed, like, what the F? Wait, who? The PR. Say Peach can't just do what she wants. Like they doing big shit for us. Itch, please. Oh no. Hope we didn't get her in any trouble. He talking hella shit. What the F is she called independent if we let's see. Let me see. Okay, be safe. Yes, Jaydyn is the So let me know which one likes Peach more or what vibe. What? I guess this is the text messages between Peach and Jada's mom. I guess. I don't know, child. It ain't say shit. Y'all like my new hairstyle? And the color and stuff, y'all like it? But listen, at the end of the day, people are gonna network or whatever the case may be, right? If she didn't have a problem with her, whatever, maybe Supa Peach reached out to Ari too, you know? A lot of people work with each other in the industry and stuff like that, but just don't be around people that you know you don't like, because it ain't gonna end well. Okay? But I hope this don't get to a point where it's gonna be fighting. So we have Jaydyn and Blueface in the building. It's looking like Blueface is in his feelings about one of Jaydyn's old interviews when she did with Adam 22 and something that she said. Now, why are you going looking at old shit anyway? Like, that's when you was in jail and shit. Like, I think Blueface is just trying to find some content.
Listen to this shit, chat.
I don't want to be on the roster of 25 people that he keeps in rotation. Like, that is just so not who I am anymore.
Is there part of you that still wants to sleep with him when he gets out?
No, because he doesn't look the same anymore.
Fuck there, chat. Why are you lying?
Tattoos?
Yeah.
What about
Why are you lying?
face tattoos?
He did, but it was very more demure than it is now.
Very demure.
Yeah.
Very cutesy.
Yeah, it's not the same anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, granted, maybe when I see him, it might feel different, but...
Oh, it felt different, alright. Oh yeah, it felt different, alright. Get those. This is just be on here live, chat. Do you want to fuck now because of the face tattoo? Alright, so why you getting then?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, so Blueface is letting everybody know that he smashed Jaydyn. Okay, a lot of people already assumed that she was gonna go get some. Okay, me personally, I really thought that she was gonna hold it down. Unfortunately, she disappointed me, and it just is what it is. I guess she has to have an extra 10, 15 more years with him to maybe realize some shit. I don't know. And I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can talk about, oh, it's for the kids. No, you don't never have to drain your energy and go through shit with your child's baby mother or baby father, whatever, right? But your baby mother or baby father, just because y'all have kids, no, it don't work that way. Maybe y'all move like that, but I'm about my peace. And if you don't bring me and mine's peace, then you don't have to be around, period. We could co-parent a different way, but I don't have to give you my time like that. And that's what Jaydyn is messing up with. She don't know how to set boundaries, and I said what I said. But they smashed. Clearly, that's not doing anything, because it's still some bullshit. I don't know why would she do that anyways. Like, girl.
in them interviews and shit, popping
Why
it.
do you be lying? I just saw a few clips of you.
What I'm lying about?
It's cool. What's up? That's what you called me for?
Yeah, because it just irritated me a little bit. You just popping it.
Okay.
And that was after the cover up. You was doing that.
No, it wasn't.
That interview with Adam, I was already out of jail, wasn't I?
No.
No. Let me see.
And a black leather jacket? No.
Okay, touche.
Yeah.
So you were saying you wouldn't because I had a little.
But what, does it really matter? Because you already said something like, I'm confused. You already chose up. So what's up?
You said I already chose up?
Yeah. Like, what's the problem?
Oh, you already seen the clip?
Yeah. Are you good? Like, what's up?
Yeah. I'm good. Are you good?
Okay. Yeah. You called me.
Okay.
Mhm.
My name's Jaden, and I really don't give two flying f***s. The doobies. She wasn't there for me in prison, so she's useless to me. That's just my take on it, If I'm going through hard shit, and you're not gonna be there for me, that'll just be the end of that connection.
Okay, so I don't know why Blueface, he be complaining, talking about, oh, you popping it. And you pop it on the internet all the goddamn time. So what is the problem? I hate when those type of men be like, they feel like women gotta stay in their place and they can't speak up. They can't talk how they want to talk and shit like that because they're the man. Like, please. You get what I'm saying? And then Blueface act like he don't care that Jaden smashed somebody else. You do care, sir. You care. That's why you going so hard. You don't care about, oh, she didn't hold me down in jail. That is not what made, please. Maybe that's part of why you was crashing out on her. But that ain't the whole reason. You know you mad because you thinking about somebody else going in her when you yourself said you was the only one. And we only seen her with you. But kudos to Jaden for getting a different eggplant. She deserves it. I don't care what nobody say. She deserves something different than what Blueface was giving her all the time. Because his thing is in everything. I'm pretty sure whoever she dealt with probably is everywhere too. But she needed something different. Okay? So, I don't... It is what it is. It was long past due. So, if it had for you to go to jail, for her to go try to move on, then... oh well, okay? But yeah, when you still deal with the person or whatever, you can tell that they no longer, like, they're not done with each other yet.
Yes, I did. I definitely picked Rock over Jaden, and it lasted me longer than Jaden would have lasted for surely. Chrisean looked out for like a good year. Shout out to her for that shit. I ain't gonna take that from her. For a year, I didn't need nobody. Like, Jaden has a lot of good qualities, but she has a lot of bad qualities as well. She's not very supportive. She doesn't know how to, like, support someone. Not even financially support. I'm just saying, like, support. She doesn't know how to cheer. She's not a good cheerleader. And then on the other hand, Chrisean is a great cheerleader. So that's where they, like, off-balance each other. Jaden, terrible cheerleader. Chrisean, good cheerleader. Jaden respects herself. Chrisean doesn't respect herself. You know? They both have good qualities and bad qualities. Just like me, I got good qualities and bad qualities too.
I'm not standing for that. Like, I'm sorry, you're not gonna, you can't even compare me to someone that lives in a car. You can't. You feel me? Like, you can't compare the two when it don't fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, apples, bananas. Just don't compare me to garbage. I feel like that's rude. Like, why would you compare me to garbage? It's like you got a parent in the back of a Buick or a parent in a home. Like, you know?
Okay, so first off, what I think that Blueface means by cheerleader, it's just a simple way of saying a female that is gullible enough for him to control. A female that's going to allow him to do whatever he wants, and you're supposed to sit there, bow down, and be his servant. That's what a cheerleader and a supporter means, to my opinion, to what Blueface is trying to say. Because that's all we seen Chrisean doing was being his servant, doing pimp-like activities, because that's what it looked like and that's what it seemed like, and that's what she said out her mouth. It was giving pimp, right? All that toxic fighting, all y'all punching the shit out of each other, hitting with bottles and all type of shit that was entertaining from the outside looking in, okay? But there was nothing much there that was offered. I don't see what everybody else is seeing. I don't understand why anybody in their right mind would have thought that Chrisean and Blueface was couple goals at one point. The delusion of the world. The sickness of the mind, because ain't no way in hell y'all thought that was cute. It was entertaining. Shit, I thought I was watching a whole goddamn live show. It ain't had nothing to do with me. I don't give a fuck about that. But Blueface, you're trying to play Jaidyn once again, but you here on this internet bigged up Jaidyn as a person, as a parent, and everything else. All the footage and everything is online if y'all really want to go see. Just look it up. You say more good things and stick up for Jaidyn more than you ever did for Chrisean. So what are you talking about? Oh, you mad because Jada got another thing in that thing. Mm-hmm.
I'm not the one in the back of the Buick. He said Chrisean better than me. How is Chrisean better than me and she giving her kid Robitussin in the back of her Buick? Like, I just don't understand that. Like, in the broad daylight. How's she better than me? All I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, I'm just really trying to figure it out. Like, I'm just confused, I guess. Like, bitch, you're giving cough syrup. Like, that's not my style of parenting. The hell?
Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I was compared to a Chrisean Rock, I would have felt some type of way too. Like, ooh, you got me mixed up with somebody else, cause don't ever try to put me next to that thing. What do you mean? Like I would feel some type of way too, Jada. So I don't blame her. And Jaidyn don't come out voluntarily just speaking about Chrisean. She speaks when people bring her up next to Chrisean, or somebody asks her about Chrisean, or something of the matter. Now, Chrisean, on the other hand, she just loved talking about Blueface and Jaden. She always seemed pressed and bothered about Jaden's presence, who she was to Blueface in his life, because at that time, Jaden was the only one. Jaden was the one having his kids. Jaden this, Jaden that. Everybody wanted to be in Jaden's shoes. That's how I feel. Even though those shoes wasn't nothing, to brag about being in, because look at Blueface. Like, who would really want to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. It ain't that much money in the goddamn world for me to want to deal with that shit for all those years that she dealt with that shit. I could say I gave myself a good 2 years of dealing with bullshit before I was like, okay, I'm done trying to give you chances. I know I love you, but I'm mentally, physically, everything just drained away from you. Like, I already knew. Like, it's like, if you know your partner's cheating or whatever, you love them, you thinking that, you're going to try to work it out. You be your dumb self at one point, right? I admit that. I was dumb at one point. But then once I started, like, you're cheating. So now I physically don't want to touch you. I don't want to kiss you. Like, I'm just, like, physically drifting away from you, mentally, everything. First it was mental, then it was the physical. Okay? I don't know which one it was first, but child, all of it started fading away. So that's how I knew I was getting over, the person I was getting over. Okay? Ain't take me that long. I think 2 years is long enough, but damn, 10 plus years and all this shit, I don't know how anybody could do that. I don't got the patience for that. And I'm still learning my patience, because now I feel like when it comes to relationships and shit, I would rather have less patience, so we can get the fuck up out of there quicker. Okay, so this video is done. Okay, I said what I said. Now, y'all also got to understand, my mindset and the way I think and stuff like that is not going to always stay the same with a person. It depends on the situation. So let's just say Monday something happened. I like somebody, right? Monday they do something. I speak about it. I don't agree with it, right? But then there might be, 3 days later, the person might get in a situation where I feel like they're right in that situation. That's just how things go. Like, I don't understand, like, why I have to explain certain shit to y'all as if y'all don't have a brain. I can like somebody depending on the situation is how I'm gonna talk on it. So if they're right, they right. If they wrong, they wrong. And that's where my opinions is gonna lay. It depends on the situation. Okay, slow dum-dums. Like, please, y'all always over here talking about something. You pronounce this wrong. You don't know how to read. Or not. All right, and where's y'all brains? Because clearly y'all be acting like everybody perfect, and we know we not. And I'm gonna read how I want to read, and I'm gonna pronounce words how I want to pronounce words. If you don't like it, go. Okay. That's all. Like, y'all be doing way too much. It's 2026. I'm still learning to not always have to explain myself, because sometimes I feel like I have to keep explaining myself, and then it just comes to a point where it's going to be like, okay, I'm just about to start really just like ignoring y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because y'all can't be that slow. And it's only the slowness that I can't deal with. Like, it's like speaking to somebody that don't know English. And you want them to get it through their head and be like, but they don't know the language. So it's like you're talking to a brick wall. That's one thing that irks me in real life. Having to orally explain myself or orally having to repeat myself. I don't like shit like that. So I'm working on that. Okay? I have very low tolerance for repeating myself and explaining myself orally. Like, I don't know. I'm working on it. But let me know what y'all still working on in 2026, because that's one of them. Okay? That is definitely one of them. I get so aggravated when I have to repeat myself or overly explain myself. But that's just me. Okay? We all not perfect, like I said before. But that's just something I'm going to let y'all know that I'm working on. Okay? But anyways, I said what I said. Y'all know I don't like chrisean. Not gonna like her. Not gonna like her. It's nothing that she would do in this world that's gonna make me like her. Okay? Now, everybody in this world should want to do better for themselves. You get what I'm saying? If you post yourself online, guess what? You're gonna have negative. You're gonna have positive. It just is what it is. And that's it. Now, I like Jaidyn, but Jaidyn has been getting on my nerves because she's going back to Blueface. And then she complains about the shit that she's going through knowing how Blueface is. So in my mind, it's like, girl, you've been dealing with him for too many years. And when I say too many, that's too many years. Okay, that man is not changing no time soon. Okay, he just turned, what, 29? Right there to 30, mindset still like he's 16. So at this point, it's like, what do you really want? Jaidyn could do good by herself. She's not even a bad person, any of that. She does her content, her family content. She do what she has to do for her kids. She responds what she has to respond. But I feel like she's keep putting herself in these situations with Blueface, and she don't have to do it. Y'all could co-parent and that's it. You don't got to keep personally involving yourself, cooking for him and shit like that and all these other things, like as if that's your man. I don't care what nobody say. I just don't move like that. I'm not doing wifely, girlfriend things to you just because you're my baby daddy. No. You want to co-parent. Be there for your kids. Me and you, we could have conversations about our kids. We could be cool, whatever. But no, we're not doing all of that. I'm not wasting my time and my energy making you meals and doing all this shit for you for what? Doing your hair and shit. No, that's girlfriend, wifely duties. I'm not doing that. So, I need everybody to like the video, subscribe if you have not, click the notification bell, do all that good stuff, okay? Remember, nothing is personal on this platform, no matter how I say it, no matter what is being put out on here or whatever, nothing is personal. And, yeah. Everything's allegedly. Everything's for entertainment. This is what it is. The content speaks for itself. If you don't agree with nothing I say, that's fine. Keep it cute or keep it mute. And that's it, and that is all. And, yeah. Okay. But anyways, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 foul. City to city.